All right, everybody. Sorry again for the very last second transition into the spin, but we do have our spin here, and I'm going to quickly read it out. Soy Washington, explosion accident in the Knight's armor, and Sophia Washington, assault rifle as Blake Nathaniel. And quickly, just going to do a quick stream promote for people, just so they are aware that this match is ongoing. And of course, pretty interesting match. I think Redfox and Gorg are both officially eliminated, but of course we play every single game in this tournament because at the end of the day it's just practice, and we only wish the best for them. We'll have to see how it goes. And okay, stream promote is up. Looks like real good. And yeah, interesting spin, to be honest. Of course, Knight's armor is allowed as long as the kill is remote. It's gonna be interesting to see the approach from both players. This is of course Redfox's pick, so we could see some interesting approach here. Actually going for the gold bar lure. Is pretty good for this because of the fact that the guard won't follow Sophia. So could get this kill very quickly. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. Hey, Ashton. Gorg, meanwhile, going for the bathroom seeker and bring the guard in as well. Pretty nice as well. You do got to deal with the guard with this one because he will come in eventually. Now we'll see if we have any audio from any of the streams. Seems like we do. Let's see what approach we get from Redfox here for Zoe. Also, interestingly enough, did, did Gorg just get Zoe upstairs as well? I didn't quite catch how he pulled that off, but it's very nice to have down early. Although Blake is going to be a bit of a problem for both players because they didn't deal with him very quickly. Alright, so Redfox opts to actually knock out Zoe without getting the guard first, which is actually surprising. That body's gonna get spotted, Redfox. Is he waiting for the head turn? I think he's waiting for the head turn. Meanwhile, Gorg runs straight into the Enforcer, the Custodian. That's gonna be an unfortunate rip. Oh my god, Redfox with that timing on the guard. He looks away to throw that object so the guard would come in. He's gonna hold her leg. Oh my lord. Somehow gets away with that. Absolute madman. Now set up this kill as well. Oh, and of course Gorg using the flash phone to bring up Zoe. Missed it last time, but that's a very nice use of it. Of course, everything you need on this map is on the architect floor or above, so really adequate spin for that double ISO. Gorg again has to deal with this guard because he will go in eventually. Looks like Redfox is opting for a gold bar lore on Blake and Nathaniel as well. Should work out nicely. I'm not sure if he's a trank on him. If he's a trank, this will make this a lot faster. And he does indeed. Very nice grab there from Redfox. Has an assault rifle there, of course, and has Sophia tucked away very nicely. So we're going to see the first kill very shortly. And I realize as well, I'll just quickly get some of my admin stuff ready for this. There's our first kill.
One target down. Nice work, 47. Next up, Zoe Washington.
Alright, so Redfox heading up now. I'm going to get the Knight's Armor. Shouldn't be anything too crazy. Or meanwhile, back to where he ripped before. Oh, and you can't let them see you throw it, and that's going to be a rip for Gorg. And Redfox just waiting out for this card to turn around. Here it is. Nice strength there from Redfox, makes this a little bit safer. Anyway, Gorg had that restart because of the emetic grenade, so big lead for Redfox right now. Very nice SMG one shot from. Oh my god, Redfox. He can't keep getting away with this.
Both targets down. Impressive work.
Bruh.
And now, confront the constant. Mr. Gray, what's your status?
That was very nice. I'll give him that.
47, you better bring the constant to the harbor where it's less
Yeah, looking good for Redfox now. Just has to get to an exit, which could be tougher than it lets on.
Question is
A lot of enforcers could get cams. Gorg on the meanwhile is trying to pretty much just catch up to where he was. Blake Nathaniel being the biggest issue for him.
Yes, that might just work. Search one of the twins.
I'm quickly just gonna get this message ready, just in case.
Sophia the steamer. What's she up to this time?
You know that Kronstadt designer in charge of the brain upload?
Yeah, looking pretty good for Redfox. Can't imagine much more going wrong for him, to be quite honest.
What the hell is that? Someone please help me!
Oh my god, Redfox gives me such anxiety when he goes for the other exit that has 3 cameras and he shoots it open. Yeah, that is going to be an accept on my end because I don't see a photo finish being possible. And that is going to go straight to Redfox. And we're going to have the next one arrive around 42 past the hour. Should be adequate for the players. Gives them about 4 minutes. But yeah, very nice beginning from Redfox. Some crazy stuff, as expected. He does exactly what it says on the tin, to be honest, so props to him. Yeah, looking pretty good. And we're moving over to Gorg's map now, which of course is Whittleton Creek. And yeah, record 4 minutes 5 seconds by Joker J, set in the previous Real Rivals tournament as well. Very great time. Nolan electrocution always being the key to that. And I suppose I quickly get a little prediction up before this next spin arrives. Let me just quickly get that up. Who wins? Whittleton. There we go. Redfox. Gorg. And 2 minutes will be perfect. Very nice. And for anybody wondering as well, there is currently another match ongoing, I assume. There is a match ongoing. Apologies if the audio came true, but I was just making sure we had another match going on. And I actually did the benefit for Pro and just give him a little promote in stream promote. And that's happening as well. All right, and there we go. Just give people a little bit of a ping because these matches were both delayed, so best to let everybody know that these matches are ongoing. And for everybody wanting to watch Nezuko-chan and Reaper match currently ongoing, they're going to Bangkok now. That's on over at Froat's channel. It's just twitch.tv/Froat7. Gonna watch that too. But yeah, we're only 15 seconds away. That was very fast. 2 minutes, to be honest. Let us see what we got. Hopefully something good. Of course, I know the spin, but I can tell you it's very nice. And it's going to be Jaina's silenced shotgun as the barbecue owner, and Nolan Cassidy explosive weapon as the politician's assistant. And these are 2 disguises that you CM heavily favored starts for grabbing them. Politician's assistant, you'd start default. Get that trank off. Now for barbecuing, you'd like to start server and get him straight away with some bubblegum. Or a pistol shot, or fire extinguisher and a breacher. But I do think we're going to see default start for both players, because that politician's assistant is definitely one of the toughest if you don't get him straight away. A lot of planning here from both players. But neither of them are going to get in before the minute mark. I'm intrigued now to see the approaches for both players. Gorg actually opting for the explosive baseball, which is an interesting choice. Of course, that explosive weapon can be a breacher. It doesn't need to be a loud explosive. Let's see what we get. Both players do opt to go for default start. What is that grab? From Gorg. That was so nice. I've never seen that approach to the politician's assistant. Using the gun going off as one distraction for the deputy and the other one for the guy at the well. And then just knowing that the cop isn't going to see it. On a quick restart for Redfox. That snail didn't work out for him. But yeah, that was super nice from Gorg. I'm superbly impressed by that grab. Gorg, meanwhile, does infiltrate Nolan's back garden. There's a dragging for this guard. Just tuck him over into the foliage. He won't get spotted unless there's a camera there, which he will. It's a shame you can get spotted dragging a body through foliage, but lesson learned for Gorg. Meanwhile, Redfox back to the server. Interesting use of the snail there. Oh, and really tough grab here for Redfox. I'm a bit surprised he's opting to go for his smuggle then get. Server, I don't see the benefit of not just starting there and getting a smuggle after, like his explosive weapon, so it's causing a bit of trouble. Meanwhile, Gorg is back to where he just ripped a moment ago. Nice subdue from Gorg. Ideally we'll drag into this other bush. Very nice from Gorg there. That's going to be even tougher now for Redfox to grab. He can only hope for that body to fall very far forward, and he does the opposite. There's no way Redfox gets away with that one. It ain't looking good. A lot of buffering on Redfox's end. No way. You can't. You can't keep doing that, Redfox. I feel like he puts himself in tough situations just to get out of them. It's actually crazy. He's an absolute madman. But he does get the server in the most absurd scenario I've seen yet. And on Gorg's screen, there's so much going on. He's... Oh, and Redfox gets ripped going up the pipe. Very unfortunate. Overwrites all of that. Tough work. Now, Gorg trying to lure Nolan in, but he could have just peekabooed him. If he gives him a little bump, he can peekaboo him in. And I hope we see that, because that would be very nice. Yes, I love this from Gorg. Very underused way of getting done quickly. Now, his guard is not there because he called in something, so it's going to be a bit messy. Wow, that was a really nice peekaboo from Gorg as well. Now, if Gorg is quick about it, he can get this kill really quickly. Oh, meanwhile, Redfox, again, trying to get the server, but it's just not going to work out. Oh my god, Gorg. No. No, you can't get that body. Track it. Shoot it. Oh my god, no. And that's going to be a rip for Gorg. There's no way he gets out of this. Ah, super unfortunate for Gorg there. Love to have seen that loud explosive kill. That is one of the issues though, is those bodies go flying. We see it with Sierra and Miami a lot. Yeah, that's just super unfortunate. You get to see this lovely grab again from Gorg. I love that grab so much. It's just so much more minimal. A little little teabag from Gorg because he's I'm sure he's proud of it. Oh, and Redfox, in the meanwhile, gets the server. Or not even the server, the barbecue owner now. Oh my god, that briefcase. I don't know if anybody else saw that. That briefcase looked like it launched. Now Redfox trying to get up here. Really wanted to get up at this window specifically. We can do gramophone. Oh, unfortunate there for Gorg. Redfox opting to go for the attic. Is he gonna try and get this kill quickly? Or is he gonna wait for... What's his name? Gunter? Banter? Does get the kill quickly though. And can box him.
Feels like an easy way out for a man like him. Still,
And thankfully it doesn't make the shotgun all the way over. I was worried that was going to be a thing. Gorg, meanwhile, does have politician's assistant. He had a couple of rips trying to get over to... Oh, and the timing for Gorg. That was so unfortunate. James Batty, it was not forgiving there. Now Redfox does need to grab politician's assistant, which, assuming his methods that are being displayed very well as of late, going to be a very difficult grab. And I am here for it, quite honestly. And I won't lie, it looks good. Oh, and he doesn't keep an eye out for the lady. That was looking very good for Redfox, but unfortunately, just a bad timing on that one lady. But I would have seen a garage ISO as well after that from Redfox. Hopefully Gorg deals with James Batty a bit more safely here. Oh, and I thought he accidentally bumped him. I wasn't able to get the subdue, but does in the end. Nice little teabag from Gorg. asserting dominance over Mr. Lawsuit Man. Redfox trying some new stuff. Does lure him over with a ducky. Now this grab looks a little bit better. Oh, and that frame of whoosh for Redfox. It multiplies so quickly.
Check that out, would ya? Understood.
We go. Fox getting up the pipe. This gives me such anxiety. He does get it. Oh, and that's a very open subdue. And yeah, that's going to be a rip for Gorg again, unfortunately. Redfox going to do a bit of destruction again. I have to say Gorg as well about that execution on the politician's assistant. It's just really nice to see. Nice quick kill from Redfox. Of course, James's bodyguard is still at the bottom of the stairs, so a lot of time.
Feels like an easy way out for a man like him. Still,
Gonna hop out the window, drop the shotgun,
47.
and hop down here on the right. Now, of course, last time Redfox ripped should be almost identical timing. So hopefully he's expecting that lady be in the exact same spot. Meanwhile, Gorg. Oh my god, Redfox is just teasing the whoosh. Now, he can see that lady walking in the footpath, should be aware this time.
Wow.
Now, is Redfox going to be able to distract everybody in this time? Oh, I'm not a fan of this. By the time that lady investigates, it's going to be really... Oh my lord, the anxiety when he does crowds like that. Does get away with it, body gets found moments later. Why wouldn't it? There's about 6 people there. Meanwhile, Gorg trying to get another garage isolation. Might work out this time because the guard is actually following, which is a key because he is a VIP guard. There's a lot of eyes around here.
Janus is apparently engaged in a civil lawsuit with another resident of Whittleton Creek. James Batty, the plaintiff, wants Janus to stop his
Oh, and this actually might be...
helicopter near the local creek. The lawsuit
That guard... Oh my god, Gorg.
and his unlawful surveillance around town. So Janus takes a helicopter trip once
Please don't knock out that person. There's a camera right there, Redfox.
47. A cigar box with a few cigars
Oh, poor Nolan.
inside.
Flying into the corner. Again, doing some
The note indicates
pretzel formation
Janus
on top of that motorbike under the blanket.
tradition, he writes. 47. This could mean the Constant and Janus meet up on a regular basis.
Of course, Redfox
That
trying to get a peekaboo into the garden.
is Nolan Cassidy, former Secret Service agent and current Providence Herald. Cassidy is assigned to
Should be a really standard kill here for Redfox. Hopefully closes the garage door. He does. Is in the correct disguise and only needs one more clue as well. The clue he goes for is going to be interesting. Can of course go for Spencer. Yeah, exactly, Effie. I think Borg may have just overlooked that and maybe assumed it was loud. And always use Breacher in that scenario. And same with Redfox, using... An explosive rubber ducky as well.
Get ready. We've got trouble.
Did have a disguise to get out in though, so it did work out.
Read me. Over.
So definitely keep your eyes on Redfox now, who is probably gonna give Spencer a trank. And Redfox shoots preemptively. Not only misses Spencer, but there's somebody in the hallway. That's all that progress restarted for Redfox. Yep, well, oh, and Gorg gets the gun flash as well. Weapons flying all over the place. Yeah, unfortunate there for Redfox. It was literally a trank away from being able to escape. Maybe some camera troubles, but they could have been dealt with pretty swiftly. We're back to square one. Both players only about 30 seconds into the spin. Ooh, and I don't think you're going to get away with this one, Gorg. Yeah, unfortunately, that body was spotted. Redfox going for this little lure and snail on the server again. Or the barbecue on her, my god. Is getting a little bit more consistent at it every time. Decides taking the shotgun early this time, which I definitely agree with. Okay, Redfox. Oh, cunt flashes. It's like a curse. Did gun flash, so can probably actually save it just by doing the gramophone. Only issue would be is if Jane is locked down. Yeah, the moment they ushered his name, like Voldemort, just the minute I mention it. And wow, that match ended quickly, bro. Hopefully it went well. Nice sweep from Nezuko. Very nice. Hope it went well. Yeah, we are into minute number 18 of Redfox shenanigans. We've been close many a times. Last trip we just saw him get spotted tranking Spencer and he had all the targets down. Just needed one more clue. Did get a lockdown as well onto Janus right here, with that tiny little gun flash that happened. And Peekaboo Central as well for Redfox. And Peekaboo for Gorg into the garage. Very nice. And that guard is following. Looks like Gorg got a pretty... Oh, he didn't get a pretty deep Peekaboo. He needed it to be really far into the garage because it did cause an issue last time. Nice kills from Redfox. Turns off the gramophone.
Death feels like an easy way out for a man like him.
Don't shoot the camera. Go around it.
We are close now, 47.
I don't understand this man. I will never understand him. And Gorg, oh my lord. What is going on? Gorg has somebody flying across the room. Oh, look at that mini map. That guard about to come in. Run behind the car. No, Gorg doesn't get away with it. He would have been trapped there as well because that door was closed. Yeah, super nice airtime for Gorg there and Nolan. Both players, for anybody joining, using loud explosives as well. Of course, that's the more tougher decision to make. Of course, you're allowed to do it. But Breacher is totally accepted. Redfox getting very comfortable with this grab. We're going to see a briefcase against a wall. I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to take out a shotgun right here. Pick up that pipe. Hopefully no gun flash this time. I feel like this was what Redfox was trying to get the whole time. Well, late Janus get up there really quickly and leave. I think that was the key this whole time.
Way out for a man like him.
And does get it.
Still. We are close now, 47.
Yeah, good point, Effie. I don't think we've seen the barbecue owner grab yet from him. But that will be interesting because it's a very tough grab at certain points. Based on the cycles of the people at the party, it can be very difficult disguise to grab. You got to keep an eye out and know who are the potential people that could rip you. Here we go, Redfox getting politician's assistant very early on. Now the issue with being quicker is the issue with Redfox being faster than light is he's got to always live in the darkness, essentially. But no, the issue here is he can't get politician's assistant as fast as he did last time because that politician is still there.
Go check it out. By a lot, I mean all of them. Got it? I'll do my best, Mr. White.
He's instead just going to deal with it in a more roundabout way.
What was that? Hello?
Luckily, it doesn't get any unlucky unconscious witness there. Now, who gets the peekaboo here for Gorg? I think the guard got peekabooed, yeah. That's an issue. Oh my god, Gorg. Playing hide and seek. Okay, looking good for Redfox here. He's distracted that one lady. Distracted that well guy. Can't take out the trank. Should be good. Oh. There's so much going on. It's like a sensory overload trying to keep track of these two players. Like the 7 deadly sins embodied. Redfox gets the politician's assistant. Oh my god. Gorg letting out some anger because Nolan isn't working to his favor. Okay, I do think this may be Redfox's last attempt at this, however. Based on his time.
Janus is apparently engaged in a civil lawsuit with another resident of Whittleton Creek, James Batty, the plaintiff,
He will have about one more attempt, maybe in him. Depends when he rips, though.
near the local creek. The lawsuit also mentions
The issue last time for Redfox, one is he's doing this kill loud, which he's going to do in the garage, so he has to wait for that timing.
takes a helicopter
Then he has to get one more clue, which he still didn't grab
onto something here for
in the basement of James's place because he didn't go near there.
a few cigars and a note inside. Well,
You know it, Joker. I got like 3 clips from this alone.
that the box
Should have seen scale.
by the constant as per
Bro was doing SMG 1 bullet distractions left, right, and center.
could mean the constant and Janus meet up on a regular basis. Excellent find.
I'm gonna turn down that audio just a little bit. I think he's okay. Unconscious witness shouldn't matter as long as nobody hears him. Hate to do caster's curse here, but since he's doing the ducky kill, his body could go flying onto any of these 20 objects in the room that we already saw happen to Gorg twice, and nearly happened to Redfox. So all you can do is hope. We're gonna see Redfox do it as an exit kill. Oh my god, even the cameras scare me. We are entering our final 5 minutes, and this should be an easy trank here for Redfox. Very nice. That is all clues dealt with. And my god, I hate to assume it. Don't do the kill now. Just exit. Close the door. Okay, we're looking good. Now you can run straight to that exit. The unconscious witness is from Nolan, which should go away the minute that kill is gone. I'm going to get this admin message ready. And there it is. And we get the done from Redfox. Oh my lord. And we're going to go for 12 past the hour. Again, don't think there's a chance of a finish, so I am going to accept it. And there's a rip anyway from Gorg. Very unlucky for Gorg in a couple of those scenarios. And I think we'll stick with 13 past the hour. I do think those players may need a break after 30 hours, not 30 hours, 30 minutes almost of a spin. And we'll go 13 past the hour. Oh, and I accidentally sent that now. So we'll avoid that spin. And I might just quickly bring us to the idle screen just for one moment. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back. I see a banana in the loadout. I'm very happy. I see a nice isolation from Redfox. I think we saw one not too recently. It was Cab sharing isolation on the buy. And I will pick just a random person for get out of here with those kind of messages. Is that a banana or are you just trying a new isolation? What you meant to say. Yeah, we have our spin coming up very soon. Could be a nice one. Could be a quick one. Could be a slow one. Who knows? Because Redfox sure don't. Let's see what we got. We have Carl Ingram, SMG, as the event staff, and Marcus Stuyvesant, Electrocution, as the penthouse staff. Or penthouse guard, even. Yeah, could be quick, could be slow. Of course, Marcus, Electrocution is a tiny bit annoying. I'm not too sure, Sailor, with that, if there is another match upcoming. But if I had to guess, I would say so. There usually is. And yeah, perfect. Thank you for fun. Both players planning now. Redfox first in, about 30 seconds in. Now, what approach are we going to see here? Marcus, of course, being the kind of the pain of this spin. You can either go for Marcus instantly getting him sick, getting him in the bathroom, or of course you can get the whole Icarus mission story where you catch him in the little pool of water at the end of the art exhibition. Looks like Redfox, however, is going to go for a really quick emetic. And it looks like his internet speed's gone to the bathroom as well. Oh no. I'm gonna give him a quick refresh. And I hope... Okay, both streams just decided to go weird there. And no, Sailor, no, I won't be streaming any more matches after this one tonight. Some Saturday Night Sasso race coming up at the hour. Alright, so Redfox is heading up. We finally have Gorg loading in. Oh, Redfox getting a bit ambitious with that double trank. Good idea though, because that guard can spot you on the right side, so unfortunate it didn't work out. Would have been really nice to see. Quick restart. Gorg, meanwhile, changing his mind about that elevator. I'm not 100% sure where he's planning on going. And yeah, we're going to see a quick replan there from Gorg. I do like Redfox's beginning. I like a banana KO. We take those. They are very much appreciated in the community. And there we see Marcus just heading down to the bathroom. He'll be about another 80 seconds till he'll actually leave. Really nice banana placement there for Redfox. Oh, look at that. He slipped on the banana. Now, what way will... Oh, he reverses the order. We'd love to see that. Oh, that was so unforgiving for Redfox. We've been seeing more and more of those lately, those insane glimpses before they got knocked out, causing an unconscious witness. They've definitely been the downfall of a lot of spins lately. Yeah, unfortunate for Redfox there. Gorg as well, having a bit of trouble. Seems a bit confused on where to head to when it comes to the elevators. Is hopping into them and then hopping out, so maybe not too sure which one leads where. But then a KO. Gets his little smuggle as well. One of the go-to smuggles of this map for sure, alongside Penthouse Maintenance. Now if we can see Redfox speed up this isolation, if you can get this isolation done no unconscious witnesses. It'll be looking very good in terms of time. Unfortunate for Redfox, that head turn is random every time he goes up, it seems. So, it worked last time, doesn't mean it's going to work this time. Gorg, however, has Marcus heading down now. He is sick, and he can set up that electrocution very quickly. Now, the issue with setting up this electrocution is getting back out of the bathroom. Oh, did I not change the spin? Oh no. I thought I hit respin. It shouldn't matter right away as both players have ripped 3-4 times. Yeah, thank you for pointing that out, Joker. I didn't even notice, but... Let's see, Gorg did turn the tap, but that's going to get cleaned up. Oh, and Redfox, he got to put away that trank. Somehow saves it in Redfox fashion. That's the first kill I think we've seen at the match as well, for this map, of course, not the match. Gorg having so much trouble. Oh my lord. This is a mess here for Gorg. Luckily, it wasn't the event staff that spotted him, but instead Marcus himself. So he can't leave this room now. And that was the incorrect disguise for Gorg, and he left the bathroom too quickly. So that's going to be a rip regardless. However, Redfox does get the correct kill. It does get out a nice picture for Gorg. Keep them for the album. Yeah, it looks like Redfox is going to be out. And I'm going to get that message ready. Oh my god, did Redfox just get a body found last moment? He didn't. Okay. I think Redfox thought the same thing. But yeah. That is going to be a GG from Redfox. Super unfortunate rips today for Gorg. And my god, what a match. A nice 6-0. These two. Both players. And I will hit accept on that from Redfox. Yeah, GG's for sure. Crazy match. So much back and forth. So many different grabs and rips that just surprised me as always. But yeah, just amazing. And of course, the fun isn't over. We got some more matches coming up really soon. But first, we'll check what that does to the brackets. Both these players are from Group F. We'll see what that looks like for Group F. You see already Redfox and Gorg were already officially out mathematically. And I think that is updated, but I will make sure just by giving a quick refresh. And yeah, that is updated, and as you can see, Redfox has one game left and won't be able to catch up anyway to Time Cube regardless. And Gorg, unfortunately, not getting any points from that match. Let's see what matches we have upcoming as well. As we were saying in chat, we have a lot of matches coming up soon. We have Redfox and I Like Hitman happening in about 40 minutes. I think that got scheduled really recently. We have In For Fun and a Story. In For Fun trying to continue his 100% win ratio, of course, in his final match. In Group G, we have Kalame and Leo. They're playing Hokkaido and Berlin. All 15 minutes after each other, these matches. Clyde and Rommel playing at midnight CET. That's tonight. GK Punk and Plant Speaker. Very important match for Group D. Decides if GK Punk can get that first seed for Group D. Nega and Ducker, really important match. Again, that group of all groups is the one to keep an eye on. One with Ducker, Tanega. I can't even remember. T-Nort and somebody else. Somebody probably remind me. But definitely watch that match if you're around for it. Kenny Zed and Blunts and Beats. They will be playing tomorrow as well at 2 o'clock. 2 p.m. even, CET. And I don't think there's currently anybody online to... We do have a couple of people. Yeah, we do have Barbecue. We all love, and he's playing some Freelancer for anybody that hasn't been watching it. And I highly recommend giving Barb a quick look if you haven't heard of him before. No, it's not T-Nort playing Effie, but T-Nort is in that group with Tanega and Ducker. I can't remember what the other player is. Yeah, keep an eye on the groups and all the matches coming up, because they all got to finish today and tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, because tomorrow is the final day. Maybe Monday at a stretch, but I don't think so. But yeah, regardless, head on over to Barb. Thanks everybody as well for a great match and a great chat, but catch you soon.